Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis Media. Once again, welcome back to another video game review. In my last video, I talked about how I was going to do a marathon of reviewing Mario games, because I haven't really talked about Mario that much. Once in a while, I'll bring him up in a video game review, but I never actually fully made so many Mario reviews. I only did reviews for 2 of the mainline games and 1 spin-off game. And that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do, because Super Mario 3D All-Stars just came out, I am going to do reviews of a bunch of the mainstream Mario games, okay? Starting off with Super Mario Bros. 3. Yes, I have managed to beat this game, not on NES, on Virtual Console, but that still counts. So, Mario Bros. 3, what can I say, okay? The first game was very revolutionary, okay? And it basically saved the video game industry as a whole, okay? The second game, most people can't really decide what the true second game was, because 1 was so hard that it wasn't fully released until, you know, like, it wasn't released in the US till much decades later, okay? So instead, we got a reskin of a game called Doki Doki Panic, which is the Super Mario Bros. 2 that we got. So they decided to tone down the difficulty with Super Mario Bros. 3. It's still challenging, but not as challenging as Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels. In this game, it is bigger and much more open-ended than the other games, okay? Basically, this started the new brand of Mario power-ups like the Tanuki suit, the frog suit, and many more, okay? This is basically the game that defined the Mario series as a whole, okay? It's easily the best NES game of all time, even with such other big games like Metroid and Legend of Zelda. This truly was the must-have game on the NES system. Nowadays, you could get it on Virtual Console, or if you have NES Online on the Switch, you can play it on the Switch as well. And it makes the game a lot more playable and a lot more fun to play, because in here you can't really save the game. I think there might be like a secret way to. I'm not entirely sure, but this is a game that it's going to take you like hours upon finishing. Like this game also offered boss fights too, specifically with the Koopalings, which aren't necessarily challenging per se, but it's really cool to have different boss fights, you know, in the Mario games, other than, you know, just Bowser, which the Bowser fight is pretty epic for the most part. It's a pretty iconic one too, but if you played this game before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. In terms of difficulty, this game, if you die, then basically you go all the way back to the level that you were beating. Like, oh my god, there are so many challenges throughout this game. Like there's this one part where you have to, you know, where you're like Tanuki Mario and you have to get a shell so you can fly up and use it to break these blocks. Like, it's pretty frustrating for the most part, but if you don't know what to do, you can always look on the internet. So yeah, I think this game is much more fun to play during the modern times than it was back then. I mean, I don't know, I wasn't born in the 80s, so, or maybe this game came out in the 90s, I don't know, but one thing I should probably bring up is that before this game was even released, it got advertised in a movie called The Wizard from 1989, and basically there was this big tournament, and the final game that they were playing was Super Mario Bros. 3, just before this game came out. So basically that's what people are going to remember the movie most for, is because if it weren't for that movie, we probably wouldn't know that much about Mario Bros. 3. I mean, we would have probably gotten a commercial, but yeah. But the level design is just so unique and so fascinating. Like, there's this world where everything is giant, to, you know, the airship levels. Despite how challenging they are so much fun to try and beat. The airship, the World 8 airship level, like, it is challenging, but oh so rewarding, okay? And there's this one that's really confusing where you have to go through, kind of reminds me of a bit of a Zelda dungeon, but yeah. All in all, I don't really know what there is that much to say about Super Mario Bros. 3. It's a classic, okay? It's still to this day one of the best Mario games of all time, and my cat just sneezed. Alright, level design is fascinating, and it controls super well, and it's a classic. What more can I say, okay? With the new power-ups, well, sort of. I mean, this game came out way back then, but yeah, yeah, it's simply a masterpiece that every Mario fan should pick up and play once in a while, okay? Even if you do get frustrated a lot, it is so rewarding, and it just gives you good feels after completing it. It truly is an amazing game, and to this day, the best game on the NES system. And I'm gonna give it a perfect score, 5 out of 5. Okay, and it might be a 4.5 for when it came out back then, if I was born back then. But because of the save states that you can do in the Virtual Console, it's a lot better to play now on Virtual Console than it is on the NES system. So that's why it gets a perfect score from me. So it truly is incredible. So yeah, this starts off my Mario series reviews. I'm probably going to do Mario 64 next. I want to try beating Mario Sunshine. That's going to take me a while to beat, but yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.